So, Scorpio, welcome back. I apologize about what happened. I'm honestly not sure what happened. It took me probably like another 15 minutes before I realized that it looked like I don't know, it just looked like I missed so much because I did this whole part over here. And I'm just kind of flabbergasted and confused as to when did it stop. So I go back and look at it, and I'm talking about the Legion of the family still over here, and it looks like I looked up at the camera and it was going, and then I look down and I'm doing this, and I look up again and it's gone. So I guess I moved forward, but I'm gonna go ahead and move forward. Now, I do strongly suggest that you check out the first video if you haven't already. Now, I did last speak on, I was talking about blood family here. Now, I also spoke on the fact that there was somebody's ancestors that was here with someone. Someone was able to, in the past, somebody went through a lot. In the past, this person, the Scorpio, this could be you. There's a lot that somebody definitely went through here. And when I say this, it's giving me like you could you the stuff that you went through, you had a lot of ancestors that crossed over that was of the light that was shielding you through something here. Um Now that could have a lot to do with which side of the family, I don't know. But you could have had one family member doing something and you could have had other family from the other side of the veil from your other side of the family, whichever the other parent that was maybe protecting you or guarding you. Now, like I said before, I realized that the video got cut off. I was like, this person went through so much, so it can be looked at as like, how is it I was protected when I went through so much? But it's like you don't understand a lot of things that you got out of, saved you, kept you alive. The situations like that. It's kind of like, you know, waking up an hour later than you should, or you know, car not starting, battery not working, um, long line at the grocery store. It's giving that type of energy of making coincidental energy stay away from you. Almost like you don't know who's out there in the parking lot waiting for you to come out the store. You don't know that may have thought you had already left. And then you go to the bathroom in the store because while you in line, oh, I got to use the bathroom. The line so long, so you go use the bathroom. This person think that you then were in line, and because they saw you go in the line, but then they didn't. They must have left. I didn't see them leave. It could be anything. I'm just saying, like bypassing situations that you really don't know that you were in the midst of. Your ancestors was there, through that. So what you could handle in the physical, they allowed you to handle in the physical. What you could not handle, your heart and your mind was open enough for them to guide you away from it in the past. So yeah. Now, also in the past, somebody also was could felt like they could do what they wanted to do. Now, I don't know how far back I'm going with these energies, especially because, like I say, the retrograde energy is here. So I don't know how far back I'm really going with that, but it's given that somebody definitely was doing what they wanted to do, and they could have denied, you know, working with somebody, or, you know, this is also an energy also of somebody going back and forth and repeating cycles of are saying that I'm going to end something, and then, saying, looking for reason to not end it, and then not putting any work into fixing it at the same time. For whoever needs to hear that. it was almost like saying that they were gonna, it's almost like your ancestors was there to help you go ahead and put an ending to something that you say you're gonna end. Then you look for reasons to not end it. Then you're not really putting any services into working on it or making it better either. You know, and then it seems like for some of you, an empress may have called judgment on you in the past as well. Somebody could have, an empress could have called judgment and walked away from a situation that was being repetitive, because to keep them from being torn to shreds, okay? Because somebody was like charming, this empress, or charming somebody, coming in and snaking them, and then going and criticizing them behind their back. This is like that type of energy. Now, somebody could have been doing you like this. Now, so because there's somebody here that put, like I said, I'm not sure. Before I realized that the camera stopped, I said I don't know whose side to put that on. I don't know who did what, but I know that the energy here is someone in the past did end the cycle because they didn't want to get ripped to shreds. And then, you know, this empress could have felt this shit because somebody was charming this person to snake them and then go and talk about them behind their back. Now, like I said earlier, there could be a Leo here. Scorpio is definitely here as well. Libra, you're here also. But somebody's ancestors were here around somebody when they was going through a lot of shit in the past, helping them. And whether, like I say, this person may feel like, I didn't have no help, I struggled, it was hard. It was. Not saying, not doubt none of that. But your strength, you know, nothing is meant to be easy. And your strength is meant to be exercised. And, you know, whatever it is that was happening, it was not enough. It wasn't too much for you to bear, because if you wouldn't have been able to bear it, you wouldn't be here to hear about it. So now, somebody's passing a torch to you, or somebody tried to pass the torch to you in the past here. I'm not sure for what, but it's giving a sacrificial initiation or something. Okay, so now we have action here, okay? So somebody is looking back, okay, and looking back at the things that they could have did differently, maybe, and they're trying to take action and do those things now. This person is looking at something from a mid point, something. So basically, and they want to fix something. Okay, it's almost like the cup being half full, half empty type energy. This person is looking at something from a mid point. Now, they know that they're facing hostilities. They know that they're facing issues, okay? But at the same time, they know that they're facing issues with family. But at the same time, it's kind of like this person is ready to move, to take action and make a move. They are ready to go into the door of romance here. They're ready to get on this journey and balance out things and be happy, for sure. And they know, once again, they know that they got to face a storm. They are aware of this. This could be you, but and they could be a little bit anxious about the envy that's gonna come out. But it's kind of like I can't let that stop me at this point. This action here that's being taken. This looks like they're looking to take this action now successfully. They know why they want to do what they're doing. Okay, this person is being driven, purpose-driven life. Okay, so you remember what I said earlier? Hold on. This was what I said in the first video before it got cut off, y'all. Sorry about that. But I said you give them purpose and definition. And now, and this person feels that purpose now successfully. Okay. But there's a clash here. Okay. Once again, this person has to face some shit. They have to face that. It was just my imagination. Ooh. Running away with me. Remember when I said this motherfucker was lying? I said this in the beginning of the reading. It was just my imagination running away with me. This is somebody don't want you to take something to heart. You know, don't take that so serious. I was just lying. You know, it's real smooth. Because this ain't no, you a liar, you a cheater, deceiver, heartbreaker. It ain't no It's real. It was just my imagination. Ooh, just calm, mellow, running away with me. I'm tickled, hell to the no. Like, was it your mess? This finna be just my foot up your ass. Ooh, bend it my way, please. For real, real. All right, so, yeah, now, okay. So this guy, hey. Hold on. My neck started. That was a stress laugh. The fuck? So look, this person now is like, they do want to mend something. Man, this shit hurt. Okay, so this person, hey, they realize they ain't heard nothing but they self lying like that, okay? They gotta face the hostility, face it. This almost give me that this person is in the present energy for the month of August. This person, whether they doing it to you, for, you know, hey, but this could be between them and God. This person is showing accountability. That they realizing it was just no. But see, maybe they didn't. Maybe they were lying to themselves. I don't know, because it's a lie here. But they gotta face it, and it's hard to face. Now this could be but the family is here. But see, they lashed out on the family though. Already, they done told the family they ain't the way that they do stuff. That's not what's up. They don't do that. That's not this is not how they move. And it makes me feel like maybe in the past this person, because this person was, you know, like I said, saying that they were going to end something and didn't end it. They were going to do something and then they'll go right back and do it, to go from in out of the code. They were nurturing the situation. And like I said, I forgot to mention this, that because I spoke this in the energy too, but it wasn't recording apparently. This person was growing off of that, because this is giving me, like, keeping you in a position of where they'll give you to stop what you were doing to give your time or attention to them, tending to them, just like tending to a garden, you know. And this is where they were collecting power. This person was growing off of that energy. They were growing off of that energy. This was in the past. I forgot about that, to mention that. But see, Empress, you are the one, you are the keeper of the garden, honey. So of course they knew exactly who to come to do that. But at the same time, they still turned around, and after they snaked your garden, I don't know if that was sexual or not. That could be for somebody, because what? Anyway, but after they did this, they went behind your back and criticized it. And you know, it is what it is. So, however they snaked your garden, you know, I'm not here to judge. All right. So now they know, they realize that like this, I don't know, like they lied to themselves or they're realizing this. I feel like if they haven't shown they may not show accountability to you, you know, I mean, or you may not show it to the next person, but recognizing it within yourself is a start. So even if the person is not showing you the accountability, this right here is showing me that they may, and see, when just because a person can own it within themselves, it doesn't mean that they're ready to go right out the next day or within the next hour and own it to you. You know, it takes time, and that's okay. um Now, also, there's a cause and an effect to this, because see, some people show accountability because they look for results. So, are you really showing accountability because you are holding yourself accountable, or are you showing accountability because you want something that you've lost to come back, whether it's a person, place, or a thing, and that's the only way to receive it back the way you want it. So you just have to chuck it up and, like, is this genuine or no? Because see, this person knew their imagination was running away with them when their souls was starting to burn off their damn bottom of their feet, but they kept running away with it, and it's almost like it had to put them in a position of their health. It had to do something, whether this is health with your, enriching to your soul, your material plane, or whatever, your mental. It doesn't, just your health here, physical health or whatever. Something had to change, go a little bit balanced, a little overweight over here, less weight over there, a little imbalanced here, a little tipped off the scale, for this person to recognize, damn, this shit ain't working for me. This lie ain't working. My imagination ain't coming to life no more. Well, no, it's not. It's, I don't know if it ever was, but this person is taking action now to recognizing this. So it's, for me, seeing this action being taken, it makes me think that they are speaking up about it, doing something about it. Here, definitely, about how they wasn't putting services at this time, how they wasn't really fucking with somebody that they was claiming they was fucking with, how they was denying somebody. Are they coming out of that now? Because yeah, they have to step into this hostility. They know they gotta face hostility to even fix the shit. And they could be getting, they could be worried about getting criticized too, getting talked about too. Maybe how or maybe what others are gonna say because of them finally seeing something. Now this is, look, this person wanna plant this seed, but they was already all in your garden trying to grow shit, that wasn't supposed to be planted, and they was growing off of okay, but anyway, I'm gonna act like, okay. This person has made has made a decision to take this route, and they know what they want. Okay, it was just their imagination. It ran away with them, y'all. It ran away. They want love. They want love, and they want you. Okay, they know it's a fight, but they want to fight through it, and they want to come towards you, and they want to be happy with you. Okay, this person is not gonna give up. It's amazing how the efforts, but where's the change? Just because, like I say, somebody recognizes it and showing accountability in some parts, it's like, is that enough for you? And it doesn't have to be, Scorpio, if I'm talking to you. Now, if this is you, you got to understand that this person don't got to accept it. Just because your imagination ran away with you, just because you felt the need. I'm done. Whatever, man. Show me the message. It's almost like the motherfucker say fuck it. It's this Empress off the record said fuck it to somebody. Whether you the Empress, Scorpio, or somebody is the Empress in your life, But when this Empress said, you know what, then that's what we gonna do. All right, fuck it. I holla. Somebody was like, hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute, I got something to give you. What? Now you want to give this Empress this coin, or this plant this seed with this Empress to hold on to this Empress so you can come out of the cold with them. But you didn't mind treating them any kind of way while you had them in your position to where they could stop what they were doing for you. Right? See, is this what the person... Okay. The light. Baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. I know what you want. You know I got it. Just because you got it don't mean shit. And if that means if you got it, guess what? Somebody else can probably get it or got it or probably got more or better. And when you come into somebody with that type of energy, what make you think they want it any fucking way? This high priestess, you got them fucked up. But I'm just gonna, whoever, okay. But if this is your way of thinking that you're gonna probably get it back to this Empress or this high priestess energy, I don't know, man. Because this motherfucker got wings. And see, in the past, I don't know if this is the person that's got the wings, like I said this too. See, like I said, some things coming back to me that I said earlier that didn't get recorded. But this person is so surrounded by their ancestors to where it almost looked like their ancestors are their wings, like their ancestors are their wings. Like it's almost like this is what builds up and makes this person's wings. It's because of the strength that they have from their ancestors at this time or whatever. Man, look, this person got hey, baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. I know what you want. This is what somebody's way of expressing they love. Are they? Maybe this is, like I said, somebody wants to learn your love language. Maybe this is the way that they only know how to express it. Why you gotta lie on this person though, and then turn around now you want to shower them with shit? Or you accepted a lie? Something happened with this shit. Somebody let their imagination just run away with them over there, and then now it's just bullshit. But this person, I mean, there's definitely a union here that's like very, very like, oh my God, what? Somebody denied it. Now they desire it. Now they want to balance it out. This is what they want to do. Yeah, yeah. But look, let me tell you though, they don't want you. They don't want you to know because they don't want to get criticized. They don't want other people to know. See, this is something. Okay, why are you going off on family then? But you don't. Okay, I don't know. I don't know who they worried about criticizing them over. Maybe they think you finna talk shit to them. And they don't know how to tell you some of everything. There's something here. Once again, there's a big ass secret. And it's either somebody's mom is holding this secret, or this is a secret about somebody's mom, and it's like the key to a lot of shit here. For real. Real talk. Somebody's mom is involved with a big secret. This is a huge secret. I don't know. It's given childhood. Somebody's been hoarding this for a very long time. It's a secret. Somebody's prowling. I don't know what that word means, but that part. What is prowling? All right, so you know why they hate you? Now, somebody hates you. Sorry to say this. I mean, I don't know, but I'm being told to just tell you like this. The reason why they hate you is because out of all of this shit, you still loved, because you still give love. So it's like, even they love you. I'm not gonna lie. Even even the ones that they got the problem with you, they don't dislike you like that. They hate you like that. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. It really is. How can they hate you what they don't know of you? They hate you because of what they do know. It's what they see out of you. It's a difference. So you do got some hate here, okay? But it's got a lot to do with why people. I mean, the reason why you hate is because of how much love you still got, because of what you done shown your own. Look, you got people that hate you that you love. Sorry to say it like that, but it's people in your life that hate you, but they love you. But you show them it's something about you caring for them, how you care, and they hate that shit, man. But damn, they love that shit. Hope you understand where I'm going with it. You got a big ass heart, and you follow your intuition, and you share it with everybody else, the community. You know what I'm saying? It's not, and this is like, you're gonna have to deal with that. People gonna love to hate you, okay? Simple. And you glowing also, because your ancestors got these, I don't know, they got these wings wrapped around you. It's these wings I don't know who I'm talking to, but your ancestors help, like, I don't know, they help co-create them wings. There's something about them wings you got, for sure. Somebody's aura, I'm picking up on a lime green like aura and a orange aura, okay? So, ooh, they mad, baby. But that's okay. They lost. That's all. It's kind of like, and you, the fact that you trusted in yourself is so oof. But it's giving me, you won the war. You may have lost a few battles, but in the end, you really won this war, and you got a lot of people envious of that energy here. But instead of them learning from it, they probably still angry with it. And it's like, you're about to be exalted. Judgment is here. Judgment is here. You're about to be exalted. This is a tower moment. You're being exalted. This is, like I say, somebody's very envious of this. This is somebody from your past. This emperor is like, I don't know. But there's a partnering up here. There's a partnership coming in here, and there's also a partnership that's being dismantled at this time, as well. You could be a Scorpio. I'm talking about you for sure. But I'm also picking up on Aquarius energy also. Now look, this judgment here that this Empress called. When this Empress made that judgment call and walked away from a situation in the past, because motherfuckers was trying to rip her to shreds, that leveled her up. She started to level up. Kundalini started rising and all types of shit. Motherfuckers, chakras. Boy, look, I'm talking about somebody's failure was a blessing. Somebody walking away or leaving something alone was the best thing that they could have did. I'm telling you the fucking truth, for real. Like, for real. Somebody's failure ended up being a blessing in a way. Like, failing something, leaving, like a rejection is protection, honey, once again. This is like, you help somebody resurrect. into this motherfucking oracle energy that's like so purified, and boy, ain't nobody ready for the destruction that this person can bring to the table if y'all try this energy. And I'm not speaking this in a negative word. This person brings the flames. Whoever I'm talking about. I really don't know who the fuck I'm talking about. But they bring the flames. Now look, this person was criticized. This person came in just to get talked about. But meanwhile, this person didn't stop working. They kept on working and kept on working. And then now it's like the shit is exploding and people are like, what? Yeah. Because they didn't drop their integrity. Beautiful energy. And now they get to reap the awards from that. They kept the faith. Scorpio, this could definitely be you. It could definitely be you. Alright, Scorpio, what kind of advice do I got for you? You're about to be surprised about something. I said this in the very beginning, Scorpio. You're about to be surprised, okay? And you're going to also, what you want, you're going to get it. You know, and if you're looking for something, I think some of you Scorpios are searching for something or someone. You're going to find it. But you also have to start by searching within and finding yourself and being true to you. You know? Yeah, because see, there could be some things that you're still disappointed about that happened in your life. And you got to understand that those things was getting you prepared for something greater. But you actually got to learn from those lessons first. Instead of backtracking for those Scorpios that I'm picking that up on, you have to actually, like, it is something greater for you, but you really got to stop fucking backtracking, because whatever you backtracking to ain't meant for you to share with this that's greater for you. You know what I'm saying? Are you not, that's an old cycle. You can't keep backtracking. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. Yeah, and see, it's a lot of criticizing energy here. It's almost like somebody love to hate a motherfucker, love to criticize somebody. If this is you, you need to get away from there. Stop that. If this is somebody else doing this to you, it's time to let that shit, you know, come to an end. But show me the advice, motivation, inspiration, or encouragement, please, from my Scorpios. I appreciate y'all chilling and letting me come in and bring y'all this reading. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're about to find out something here, okay? And you're about to also find out that somebody that you was looking for was already there. Yeah, it was right there. And it's like you gotta, it's like you, once you grow, it's like you gotta learn from something. There's something here, Scorpio, that's meant for you to actually learn from. And it's like you're gonna get the answers that you're looking for. And when you learn from this other lesson here that you keep backtracking to. Now, you also gotta understand that you got options. Because it's something that I'm picking up on that's making you feel like you gotta keep backtracking. Like, this is all you got. No, the fuck it ain't. But you just gotta give yourself that energy and allow yourself to realize that. And some of you could be a husband, or you are. This is about your husband. It's something about starting. Look right at your husband. Something about your husband, okay? And also about criticizing your husband, okay? Not well. I'm gonna go ahead and end this reading. Please like, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much for allowing me to bring you this message. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.